Welcome back to the channel, my dudes. So, we're out here for a while. We are always uploading quality hunting content, but today we're actually going to be doing a video on how to get better accuracy with your pellet rifle. We're going to be giving you 6 tips that are like guaranteed to improve your accuracy by like multiples of 10, like 10 to the 10th power, like extremely high multiples, like you wouldn't believe it. Alright, so first off, you got to use the artillery hold. This is one of the most basic tips, but if you look right here, and I'm holding this, you got to make sure you have a loose hold. Though the shoulder stock, the shoulder protector right here should be loose against your shoulder, because when you fire a pellet rifle, it's always like going to be shaking a bunch, and the bullets aren't exactly fast. So by the time it gets out of the barrel, it's going to be a move to a different area. But if you have it loosely here, it can just slide backward, and then you won't really be affected. So like when I'm holding it right here, like you usually want to have your rest right in front of like the balance points right here. It's about balancing on my hand. So that's where I want to have it, loosely against my shoulder, holding it loosely, zeroed in, pop the target. That's number 1 tip. Very helpful. You gotta try that. The number 2 tip is to use different types of pellets. Now our pellets are actually upstairs, and I was too lazy to bring them down, but we have like multiple, like dozens of different kinds of pellets you can use with your guns. You gotta find one that the gun works well with. Usually the ones that are the brand, like this is a Gamma pellet rifle, so Gamma pellets usually work best. I use Gamma red points for these. You can't be afraid to spend money finding good pellets. That'll definitely improve your accuracy. Just try it out, it'll work. All right,
I'll put something in the description. There's this website that sells pellets with like 10 of each brand, so you can test that out to see what's best for your gun.
Right. Now the next one is the closing the barrel equal every time. This one may sound a little bit confusing, but trust me, this will work. If you have a gun that's not exactly accurate, you gotta cock it all the way down, and when you're closing it, make sure you're not going to bring it up here, slam it. You're not going to bring it up here like this. Like, you want to make sure you're able to close it exactly every time. Just a nice, easy tap shut. And you got to do that every single time. Whatever way works best for you, you got to make sure you close it exactly, because as you can see, the barrel is off of the gun. So if you close it too hard and you like slamming it shut, you're slamming it around, you bang it on the table right here like this, then the barrel is going to be sliding and moving about. Unless you get like a super high-tech gun, that's going to be happening. You make sure to get a barrel, and make sure to close your barrel equally every time. I usually have it down here, slide it up, it's closed. And you basically like this. Slide it up, closed. Turn, shoot, bang.
That's for big barrels, of course.
Yeah, whenever you have a long barrel pellet rifle. Up, closed. Make sure that's one tip that'll definitely improve your accuracy, especially if your accuracy is up and down. If you're shooting all up and down the target, pretty good left to right, if your vertical accuracy is off, I bet you it's how you're closing your gun. Alright, now the next one is scope. So when you buy a pellet rifle for $100, $125, $80 sometimes, even down to somewhere like $50 if you get them on a good deal, the scopes are obviously going to be junky that come with that. A good scope is going to cost you not even $50 is junk, $100, $200, even $500 could be considered a low-end scope. So we make sure you get one that's rated for pellet rifles, because pellet rifles do have a lot of recoil. Like, it's a different type of recoil from a regular gun. So you want to get a scope that's high quality, and just if it doesn't work, you can return it. Just make sure you try different scopes out.
This one in Pierce, for instance, is a Bushnell 3x9x40. It works pretty good.
Yeah, that's about $100. Sort of low end, but you know, you gotta spend. I don't want to be spending hundreds of dollars on a $100 gun. Alright, so next up is an actual rest. Now this is sort of like the artillery hold in a way, but as you can see here, if you are balancing it on here, you're going to get a lot more precision accuracy, and you'll always be holding it in the exact same way. And when you're holding it the exact same way, the recoil will be the exact same, so it'll just be like this. You could also sort of hold it loosely, just bounce back like that when it fires, so there's not like a bunch of pressure. Just trust me, this may not be able to be scientifically explained well, but when you're using one of these things, accuracy is going to narrow down a lot. Like, I don't remember, sure, it depends on what range you're at, but inches, centimeters, millimeters, it's going to help. And the final one is a little cheesy. You know, you got to put some cheese on there. It's practice. Now, you may be saying that's cheese, and I agree. But trust me, with practice you can get better. If you're buying a pellet rifle, it's probably one of your first guns. Just keep practicing with it. The reason why I like pellet rifles a lot is because the pellets are cheap to buy. So you can get like 500 for $5. So, I mean, it's not a bad deal to go out there and keep shooting. Now, one tip I can give you guys is for targets, just go on somewhere like targets, www.targets.ws, or just type into Google free printable targets, and then once you do that, you probably should be able to be getting a good grouping like that, half an inch. So make sure you guys are printing targets out. Don't buy them from the store, they're a lot more expensive there. Just grab yourself some printable targets and then just get out here, keep practicing. You guys will get better. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Please subscribe. We're out here at Bro Wild. We're always uploading hunting videos with air guns. The season's over right now, but we're going to be bringing it back this fall, this summer.
A lot of fishing.
Yeah, a lot of fishing. We're doing a lot of cast netting, fishing, shark fishing. If you guys like outdoor adventure, just subscribe. You guys are not going to want to miss out on this cheese. And we'll see you guys next time with another banger of a video. And not quite like this, it's just every now and then we'll upload a video like this, a little bit cheese to get those views up. It's a watch time, you know, you guys got to get it. So subscribe. We'll see you next time. Peace out.